Have you ever wondered what makes African cichlids one of the most popular freshwater fish among aquarium enthusiasts? Well, let's dive into their fascinating world. African cichlids are a group of fish that hail from the diverse waters of Africa's lakes. Their vibrant colors, ranging from electric blues to fiery reds, can bring any aquarium to life. But it's not just their visual appeal that makes them so sought after. African cichlids are known for their diverse types. With over 1,000 species, each with distinct behaviors and needs, they present an exciting challenge for those who love to observe and understand the nuances of aquatic life. However, the care of these stunning creatures requires special attention. Their unique needs from diet to habitat make them a bit more demanding than your average goldfish, but with the right knowledge and preparation, they can be a joy to nurture and watch. So if you're ready to take on the challenge of caring for these beautiful creatures, stick around. African cichlids are not just any fish. They're unique and require a fair bit of understanding. First off, it's important to note that African cichlids are naturally aggressive. This isn't because they're bad-tempered, it's just part of their survival instincts. In the wild, these fish are territorial and will protect their space fiercely. So, when you're keeping them in an aquarium, it's crucial to provide enough room for each fish to establish its own territory. Now let's talk about their lifespan. With proper care, African cichlids can live anywhere from 5 to 15 years in captivity. This is a long-term commitment, so it's essential to be ready for it. Moving on, African cichlids are predominantly found in 3 African Great Lakes: Lake Malawi, Lake Tanganyika, and Lake Victoria. Each of these lakes is home to different types of cichlids, each with unique characteristics. Lake Malawi, for instance, is known for its colorful cichlids. These vibrant fish with their dazzling patterns are a sight to behold. They're also the most popular type among aquarium enthusiasts. Lake Tanganyika, on the other hand, is home to the largest variety of cichlids. Here, you'll find species ranging from the small and colorful shell-dwelling cichlids to the large and predatory frontosa. Lastly, we have Lake Victoria, which boasts cichlids of various shapes and sizes. However, many of the species here are endangered due to the introduction of non-indigenous fish and pollution. Each of these lakes offers a unique ecosystem, and the cichlids from each lake have adapted in their own ways, making them fascinating to study and keep. In conclusion, understanding African cichlids involves appreciating their natural behavior, acknowledging their lifespan, and familiarizing yourself with the different types from the 3 African Great Lakes. Now that you have a basic understanding of African cichlids, let's learn how to set up their tank. Setting up the right environment is crucial for your African cichlids to thrive. Just like in their natural habitats, these vibrant fish need specific conditions to flourish and display their best colors. Let's first talk about tank size. The size of your tank should be determined by the type of African cichlid you have. Smaller species, such as the shell dwellers, can live comfortably in a 30-gallon tank. On the other hand, larger species like the frontosa may require a tank as large as 75 gallons. Always remember, the more space you can provide, the better. Now, let's move on to water parameters. African cichlids thrive in alkaline water, so aim for a pH level between 7.8 and 8.6. They also prefer warmer temperatures, ideally between 72 and 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Regular water changes are vital to maintain these conditions, so make sure to replace about 20 to 30% of the tank water every week. Next up is the filtration system. African cichlids are known for being messy eaters, which means a powerful filter is crucial to keep the water clean and prevent ammonia and nitrate buildup. A canister filter is usually a solid choice for these fish, as it provides both mechanical and biological filtration. Lastly, don't forget about the substrate and decorations. African cichlids love rocks and caves where they can hide and breed. Use sand as a substrate as it closely mimics their natural environment. However, be aware that these fish are avid diggers, so secure your decorations to prevent any accidental toppling. Remember, setting up the perfect tank is not just about aesthetics. It's about mimicking the natural environment of your African cichlids as closely as possible. This will not only make them feel at home, but also promote their natural behavior and vibrant colors. A well-set tank is the first step to making your African cichlids feel at home. Feeding your African cichlids the right diet is key to their health and vibrancy. African cichlids have a rather diverse palate, making their dietary needs quite specific. In the wild, these fish are primarily omnivores, indulging in a mix of small creatures and plant matter. To mimic this in your home aquarium, you'll need to ensure they receive a balanced diet of both proteins and vegetables. The backbone of their diet should be high-quality commercial cichlid pellets or flakes. These are specifically designed to meet their nutritional needs and should make up about 70% of their diet. Look for brands that list aquatic proteins like fish or shrimp as the first ingredient. This indicates that the food is high in the animal proteins your cichlids need to thrive. The remaining 30% of their diet should be fresh or frozen foods. This could include brine shrimp, daphnia, or bloodworms for protein, and blanched spinach, peas, or zucchini for the vegetable portion. These fresh foods not only provide essential nutrients, but also help to keep your cichlids engaged and excited about feeding time. Feeding your African cichlids isn't just about what you feed them, but also how often. These fish have a fast metabolism and require feeding several times a day. However, overfeeding can lead to health issues, so it's important to feed them small amounts at a time. A good rule of thumb is to only feed what they can consume within 2 to 3 minutes. Finally, variety is the spice of life, and this certainly applies to the diet of your African cichlids. A varied diet helps ensure they receive all the nutrients they need, keeps them interested in their food, and can even enhance their stunning colors. So, don't be afraid to mix it up and try different types of food. Proper nutrition is a sure way to keep your African cichlids healthy and their colors vibrant. Choosing the right tank mates for your African cichlids can be a bit tricky due to their aggressive nature. These vibrant fish are known for their territorial behavior, and keeping them with the wrong companions can lead to unwanted conflict. So it's crucial to make thoughtful selections when it comes to their tank mates. Firstly, let's talk about suitable tank mates for African cichlids. There are several species that can cohabitate with these feisty fish, given the right conditions. Other African cichlids of similar size and temperament often make good companions. Species like the Malawi cichlids, which are robust and can hold their own, are a good match. Catfish, too, can be a good choice, as they are generally non-aggressive and can withstand the cichlids' assertive behavior. However, when choosing tank mates, one significant factor to consider is the temperament of the fish. It's best to pair African cichlids with other fish that can match their assertiveness. Passive or timid fish may find themselves stressed or bullied by the cichlids. Hence, robust and equally assertive species are the best choice. Size also plays a vital role. Keeping smaller fish with African cichlids can result in them becoming a meal rather than a tank mate. Therefore, it's advisable to choose tank mates that are similar in size to your cichlids. This way, they can hold their own and not be overpowered. Lastly, it's important to avoid overcrowding your tank. African cichlids are territorial creatures, and each fish will need its own space. Overcrowding can lead to increased aggression and stress among the fish, which can affect their overall health and well-being. An overcrowded tank can also lead to poor water quality, which is detrimental to all aquatic life. In conclusion, when choosing tank mates for your African cichlids, consider their temperament, size, and the capacity of your tank. Remember, the goal is to create a balanced ecosystem where all inhabitants can thrive. Choosing the right tank mates can ensure a peaceful and harmonious tank. Caring for African cichlids can be a rewarding experience if done right. We've journeyed through the vibrant world of these fascinating fish, highlighting the key aspects one needs to understand for their proper care. Let's recap. Understanding African cichlids is vital. These fish, native to Africa's Great Lakes, are known for their diverse colors and intriguing behaviors. They're not just pretty to look at, they're a study in the wonders of aquatic life. Next, the tank setup. African cichlids thrive in a well-planned environment that replicates their natural habitat. This includes the right water conditions, appropriate substrate, and thoughtful decoration. Feeding and nutrition is equally important. A balanced diet, rich in protein and supplemented with vegetables, keeps your cichlids healthy and vibrant. Finally, choosing tank mates. African cichlids can be territorial, so careful selection of compatible species is crucial to maintain a peaceful tank. Remember, a well-cared-for African cichlid is a happy African cichlid, happy fish keeping,